a fantastic time exploring the nooks and crannies of beautiful Northern Ireland, there is one place we really want to visit, so we could find out more about the troubles of its past and how it is now a thriving city full of history with a story to tell. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
So again, we've asked you where you'd like to see us go, and we've had lots of recommendations, but the next place on our trip that was closest to where you've recommended was
Londonderry.
Or Derry, if you come from here.
Yeah.
It's got two names. City
right?
With two names.
Some people like to call it Derry and some Londonderry, and the signs all in coming from the coast on Northern Ireland is Londonderry.
Yeah, it's the locals I think that call it Derry.
Yeah.
And we are well impressed with what we've seen up to now. As you can see, our bus is there.
Yeah.
£5 a night, and it is a motorhome stop as well.
Yeah, there's a service unit over there. You have to pay for a key or something, a deposit or something. But
so our plans today are to go into Derry and absolutely hit all the hot spots. We've been watching over the last few days since we got to Ireland a programme called Derry Girls. Quite funny. I've never seen it before, but in Derry it's been filmed all over here, and there's hot spots, isn't there? There's like places of interest where they've done the filming, and just up here where we are now I can actually see one of the places called the Derry Girls meeting point, and it's a bridge like it must have been taken away many moons ago. There's just a bit of it left. We're going to see if the weather holds. If it doesn't, we won't be able to do this, but I wouldn't mind going on the open top bus.
Yeah, we'll see. It rained all last night, hard all last night, and then it dry this morning, but it's rained a bit again. But it's not cold, is it? I've got, as somebody said in one of their comments, I look like someone who works at Asda. Actually,
Mark, when I stand back from here, they might be right.
Is it like an Asda uniform?
It does look a bit like an Asda uniform. Oh well.
I got it from a charity shop the other day, didn't I? It's all right.
You did? It were only, what, £10?
Yeah, it's regatta.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, let's go and have a look what Derry's got, because it's apparently you're supposed to be able to do it in a day. We'll see. It's quite a compacted city, but it's also a walled city.
Walled city, evidence of that is we'll see in a bit, but it was basically built in the 1600s to keep the English and Scottish out, wasn't it? So,
don't blame them.
Yeah, so it's looking good, isn't it? We're going to have a look around, see if we can get some food. We haven't eaten yet for your info.
We're going to look for a good old Irish breakfast, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, we've had to take shelter. We haven't got right far, have we?
Blowing absolute gale here. Literally 5 minutes as leaving the van. We walked up a dead steep hill, looked at some pictures on the wall, and the weather's well, it's blowing, howling the wind, isn't it? So
it's gone horrendous. It sounds like some kind of storm coming down us. And we've only made it to Bishopsgate. We want to walk along the wall of the walled city, but not in this one.
The only good thing is we're here for a few days, aren't we? At least a couple of days. So if the weather's really bad today, we might have to reconvene.
The forecast has give rain all week.
Well,
it's July, guys. What's going on?
Well, you go on the weather app, BBC app, it's rain every day as far as it goes for that next 2 weeks. So, but it isn't always. It's dead changeable, isn't it? The weather. It's nice and sunny one minute. And
it was sunny coming up that hill. It was burning you on your back, weren't it? Right, we just had to dive into a local shopping centre because it's absolutely tipping it down outside. I don't know what's going on with this weather. I've said it about 1,000 times, but I don't know. They like CHICCOs, don't they?
Someone's put money on, aren't they?
Let's have a look. Is there anywhere we can get something to eat in here?
Well, we still haven't had nothing. We've walked through the town centre, haven't we? Through the walled section. It's been that wet with horrible and windy. We've not been able to film anything. But
I'm dying to get a pot wall and have a look round.
But we need... we should have something to eat before we come out. We always say that. Because it's not breakfast, it's gone lunch, hasn't it?
No, it's going to be an Irish lunch now. It's an Irish breakfast.
There's only Tesco's later and that's it.
No food near either.
No, I must admit.
Struggling. I don't want a kebab for my dinner.
Well, that's all it is, chicken and fast chicken, pizzas and
kebabs, Istanbul restaurants and fried chicken.
Well, we've had sneak Chico in the rucksack, haven't we?
Yeah. There he is. He's not even looking round, he's that tired, Mark.
It was miserable because it's
Yeah,
wet
it's
and
wet
horrible.
and horrible.
So we're coming here and nothing in here, is there?
Let's carry on. Hands up if you can spot Mark walking over. He looks like the Green Cross Code man. Now, this is how we imagined Irish pubs to be, isn't it? Just like these behind us. Tracy's Bar.
Yeah.
And what's that one?
There's a few, isn't there?
Pedder O'Donnell.
The Guedo Bar. There's quite a lot of bars, isn't there? Like Irish bars, but obviously we're in Ireland, or Northern Ireland, I should say.
Yes,
Yeah.
make sure you get it right. We're in Northern Ireland at the minute.
There's no Greggs, is there? I'm gagging for a Greggs as well. We Google Greggs. There's nothing. It's either chicken, fast food, pizzas,
Yeah,
kebabs,
there's a lot
or
of
bars.
fast food places open.
We should learn though, shouldn't we? We should have something to eat.
I know, but the thing is, there's just no like proper cafes.
There's one what we saw down there, the butchery or something, but don't allow dogs, do they? So.
We wouldn't mind like a Irish stew or something, would we?
I know.
Try something like that. Can't find anywhere.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maddening. The Hop
Hey,
Bar.
up, what's this? The Douglaw, great food. Let's go and have a look at this. Yes, one ticked off. We found the Derry Girls mural in Derry. It's just behind, it's on the side of a pub just behind Primark if you want to come and find it.
Yeah.
I've never seen a mural like it. They look real, don't
They
they?
look real, don't they? We've just had
Very
our lunch,
good.
haven't we, in the shopping precinct?
Yeah, that's
Just round
something
the
to
corner.
eat. So the sun's out, so we're going to crack on. Get on this wall, this Derry wall.
Right.
How old is it?
1600s. It was built to keep the Scottish out. and the
1600s
English.
or 16th century?
No, 1600s.
Is it?
Yeah, 1603 to 1611 or something
wow.
like that, or thereabouts it took to build, so.
Wow. We haven't done this for a while now. Just think where we've just been and you'll find this very easily. There you go. There it goes. Take your picture with it, send it to us and we'll stick you on Instagram. Right, we've found the city walls. We're starting at Newmarket Street and to our disgust, look at this hill.
It's just been hills, hasn't it? Ah,
It is very steep. We didn't think it was going to be like this. City walls are normally flat, aren't they?
yeah, it's all hills, isn't it? From where we were parked down the next to the river, it's all steep. So if you are sort of awkward on your feet a little bit, like me.
Yeah. Well, look at this. Then you get down these steps there. They've actually built a road across the city wall. Mm-hmm. I think it said in the 19th century. So I'm not sure what that's about. But yeah, we're up on the wall and we're going up, up, up.
I was going to bring my drone as well, but it's a sign back there saying no drones, doesn't it? So no drone footage, I'm afraid.
That's a big pair of cannons, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just sat there.
I don't know if they're replicas or what, or whether they're...
It should tell you on the other side.
There's a sign here. Like.
What does your sign say?
I think they're real then, by what that's saying.
Well, this is all new, isn't it? The cannons are probably original. That's where we've just walked up, isn't it?
Yeah, up there, yeah.
There was a street there then, weren't there? Tiny street.
Yeah, it looks like it. From 1800s or whatever. Eh? So. God, it's warm now, isn't it? The weather's well changeable, isn't it?
Well, we have been told by subscribers that they call Ireland 4 seasons in one day because
Yeah.
you do get all seasons.
I mean, we've got sun here, and you turn the camera around, Lisa, and show the people. Look over there.
Look at the cloud up there.
Crazy, isn't it?
Oh, look at that pub there, Mark. That's a nice big pub, isn't it? The Bentley, it's called Steakhouse.
Yeah, it's big, isn't it? That?
Yeah.
There are a lot of bars like that, isn't there, here, what we've seen. A lot of them sort
Oh, yeah,
of bars.
if you want to come for a night out or like a hen night, stag night.
Or a boozy
Perfect
night.
here. Yeah, it's perfect here. Absolutely perfect. Look at this, you can't even see over the wall here. It's that steep.
I know. Oh, yeah, I'm out of puff.
You're always out of puff. We've been looking for that Derry Girls mural all morning and we've just come on the wall and they're staring at us still. You can just see them peeking over the wall down there. It's quite a good viewing point up here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It still goes up there though, doesn't it? It's still
Yeah,
not level.
I tell you what, it's a big bloody wall, isn't it?
It's thick, isn't it? Keep the
Takes you
English and
that off.
Scottish out, wouldn't it? That, jeez.
Yeah, very easily. Let's go and do some more. What are you doing?
This is how you used to shoot them like this, isn't it?
Shoot them?
It's like an extension of you. That's what we call them, isn't it? Like an extension of you when you're aiming at people and you're shooting English and Scottish with your cannonballs. You stand like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Take your word for it. I ain't got a clue what all that means.
Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it?
How old's that one?
3.5-inch ball. That.
It doesn't tell you how old it is though, does it?
No, it's a few year old.
I'm getting
16, 15, Lisa.
Right. I'm getting ready for any minute now it's going to pour down again. Look. That's your son over and done with for 10 minutes.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
If you're going to come to Derry, fetch a brolly.
Well, the thing is, it's dry on the floor and it was raining 5 minutes ago. So.
Yeah. The good thing about being on the wall is you can see into properties and you can get a really good bird's eye view of the city as well.
Yeah.
I think this house is on the other side of here, Mark, which is strange.
Yeah,
I didn't expect to see houses. Look at that.
Not a lot of property.
Oh dear, what's happened here?
Knocked something down, haven't they?
Demolished. Oh, looks like they're having a collection of wood. Look, he's getting stuff out of his car there.
It's probably just
adding to it.
It's like a fly tipping, isn't it? Legally. Look at that, look there, Londonderry, West Bank loyalists still under siege. So.
No surrender.
I don't know what that's about. So
this wall city is the only one that's intact in Ireland. There is other wall cities, but none of them are complete. This is the only complete one in Ireland.
Yeah,
so
it's thick though, isn't it?
It's massive, it's huge.
Yeah, huge. It is, isn't it? It is. Look at that church again, Lisa. Look how nice it is. The one thing they definitely like to do in Ireland is mow the grass in it, cut the grass. Everywhere we've been in the
houses
villages everywhere,
aren't they?
All the grass is absolutely spotless. I've got some on me. It's biting me. Look at it, we're going in.
Look at that. Stunning.
And guess who was famous who come from here? I was having a look at famous people. There's a lot of Irish people who come from here. But a notable,
You're joking.
A notable person who come from here was Shergo Farkey.
Shergo Farkey? You mean Fergal Sharkey?
Yeah. Yeah, he came from here. What is he famous for?
Singing. Sang A Good Heart.
How's it go?
Anyone else?
No, not really anyone else. You were mentioning someone.
Yeah, there is someone else, and this takes me right back to my youth. Who can remember a song called Tarzan Boy by Baltimore? He was from here as well, but unfortunately he's passed away when he was 37. So yeah, quite a few famous people from here, isn't there? Did you say Amanda Burton earlier on?
Amanda Burton comes from here.
She's a TV actress as well.
Yeah. Yes, so it's quite a few people. So, but what do we think already? I mean, we've been here. We got here yesterday and chilled out because we had some editing to do and everything. But we're looking around here. It's odd for a city, isn't it? Because it's not that big. They're saying it's one of the larger ones, and it doesn't seem to be that big.
It says you can get round the walled bit in 42 minutes, and it's quite a compact city, so you can do it in a day.
Some of it's a bit like Chester, isn't it, on the wall and stuff. For any of you guys who's been to Chester.
Chester's not complete either, is it? I don't think.
Not more or less, but not quite.
Now I'm just looking at this in front of us, Mark, and this is St Columbus's Cathedral. That's quite a big landmark on the Derry map.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why it's well kept. They're strimming now. You can hear them strimming, can't you?
Beautiful, that, isn't it? Come wildflowers.
Yeah, wildflowers and everything.
Yeah.
That
was 1633. That was built. Done well, hasn't it, to survive?
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? So we're just on the corner on the wall of Magazine Street, upper, and there's all this mesh, as you can see, along the top of the wall. And I was just saying to Lisa, I reckon it's to stop people throwing objects over up here, like, you know, all sorts of things, like bricks and bottles and stuff. But if you put it in the comments below, because we're quite intrigued of what it's for, because it's just on this section here, and it isn't anywhere else. So I'm perplexed, to say the least. about 5 minutes outside the city walls, and we're in the thick of it here. Aren't we?
Yeah, this area is known as Bogside. Now, Derry's known for a lot of things, but it's mostly famous for the troubles that it had in the 1970s. Now, as a child, I can quite remember watching TV, Granada reports, because we are from near Manchester, and it was all about Londonderry, what was he called, Sinn Féin and Gerry Adams and the IRA. So this is the actual road where it all kicked off in 1972 on the 30th of January, where 14 innocent people were shot by the British Army, all because some children was throwing...
Well, the kids were teenagers throwing rocks and projectiles, but the
army didn't need to open fire really and
killed
killed 13 on scene, and one died a few weeks later of his injuries in hospital.
Sad that, isn't it? And you hear it even fairly recently, the Bloody Sunday investigations. You hear it on the news, it crops its head up, and it's...
The sad thing is, no one's ever been brought to justice for it, and no one ever will by the looks of it. It's just been going on for so long. So you can understand why the trouble started. You can understand why the IRA raised its head and reared against the British troops. I never knew all that much until I got here, really.
Well, we haven't done no research until fairly recently on it.
And behind us, there is the Museum of Free Derry, and it tells you all about it. It's quite interesting, actually, because all I ever knew was they used to be fighting over in Ireland, and that was it. But no. So we're just going to have a quick walk round now and see what else we can see.
It's a completely different place to the city centre, isn't it?
It's a completely different Northern Ireland to what we've seen up to now as well.
And we are quite close to the border of Ireland now, aren't we?
Yeah,
The changes we've seen, there's obviously all the memorials on the walls, and the flags are now the Irish flag on the lampposts, aren't they, flying around?
It'll probably always stay very raw until justice is served. So all around this area, all on the ends of the buildings, there's murals painted. Some are quite famous as well. The Free Derry sign, that's been going for years. This is the actual 14 that died on January the 31st, 1972. They've actually got the name there as well with a flame next to it. It's very, very sombering, isn't it? And now I realise what it was all about. It's like hit home what it was all about. And a lot of it was religion based as well, which is a real shame, isn't it? So this monument was placed here to remember the people that died doing hunger strikes. Can't believe there's been so many. These were quite recent ones, and it even goes back to the 1917s. Look at that, so many of them. Such a shame. And this is the Bloody Sunday Memorial. And we've just had a chance by getting in here because it's been packed out since we arrived down here.
Walking tours, isn't there? People doing talks and stuff.
Yeah, if you want to come down and see a bit more of this, there is a lot of walking tours. I'd just suggest you go to the Free Derry Museum because you can get them from there. So we've just been hit by another dollop of rain, and I think I've had enough of it today.
No, but it's sunny again now.
It's just weird.
It chucks it down, blows a gale for 5 minutes.
And there's another load coming over, I can see it. So we're going to head back to the van. We're going to go along the riverside, aren't we?
So if we see anything there, we'll pick you up. "7:49 a.m, rudely awoken by the grass cutters again." We said they have a fetish for cutting grass here, and they're absolutely going mad for it. The mad thing is, we come right next to the motorhome, first of all, and there's loads and loads and loads of grass here. You just see him over there, going off over there now. So he's come right down the side of the motorhome to start with, when over on the other side There's loads of grass over there. He's gone over there now, actually. But we're just buzzing around, literally right next to the van. So, thankfully, we needed to be up early this morning because we're moving off before 8:30. So it's like our alarm clock call. But literally woken up 7:49, cutting the grass in the designated motorhome park. Think about the alarm clock.
Knackered, but we had to get up anyway early this morning. But why is it every morning grass cutters? It's like a motorhomer's alarm clock.
We have said here in
to me.
We have said here in Northern Ireland, haven't we? But we seem to like to cut the grass a lot. So
it's everywhere we go, though, Mark. Everywhere you go, and I wouldn't mind before you all jump on us and say, "What do you expect parking where you park?" This is designated for motorhomes.
Yeah.
So if the council know that, why don't they say leave that till the afternoon because motorhomes are stopping there?
But we just want to get it done. But the contractors probably like normal, aren't they, working for the councils here in the UK? Well, at least we're walking up to a nice view this morning. The River Foyle, I think it's called, and one of the two road bridges in. That bridge over there, by the way, when we came in the other day, it's 2 layers. That's we would come from underneath, and the top part goes further into the city centre. So, just to show the point that we believe these people who come cutting these grasses here in these public park-ups on purpose, they've gone over there now, and you can barely see them. They're still here, but it's not a breath of noise from them now. But they're right over there, right over the embankment over there. 8:19. So they've been at it half an hour over here doing the grass, which doesn't look any different. And now they've gone right over there. You can just hear them in the background. It just proves, doesn't it? Like we say, we're not bothered because we have to be up anyway. But you'd be annoyed if you think like you've had a late night, wouldn't you? And I know you people who jump on us and say what do you expect public, but you do pay to be here.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
You know, we've paid 2 days. We've paid,
and there's 5 motorhomes in here. It's not like there's only one.
I know we've paid £8 and something, £5 and something a day. So I know it's not a lot on the grand scheme.
It's designated, so come on, council, get your finger out. Just say, don't be starting there. There's someone else here now doing something.
Recycling bin here now, recycling people. So.
Anyway, we had to be up, so we're off. There's a McDonald's down the road, Mark.
Yeah, there's a charge. We charge at 8:30, don't we? So.
Yes.
So we hope you like this little look around Londonderry. We weren't able to show you everything because it's a small city, but it is spread out. We walked about 6 miles yesterday, according to me watch, didn't
which
we?
is not a lot for some people, but when you've got CHICCO with you, and when you're getting wet through and it's sunny, then you're wet through. It's a bit much, but it is a lovely, lovely city. There is a lot of history to it as well. We found it really fascinating, haven't we? We sat and watched a few films last night about Londonderry, and we're
yeah, one of them was Sunday Bloody Sunday. It's definitely it's more like a documentary than a film. That it's good.
It's a must watch.
Our take on it now is we're gobsmacked because we didn't know any of this.
No.
What happened here in the early 70s actually happened. It's all like brushed under the carpet.
Well, we only got told what we saw on the news, but there's a different side to it. So yeah, look into that. It's really, really fascinating. And yeah, I've got my heart's with Londonderry a tiny bit. The people of here because we didn't know off what went on. So yeah, we're now moving on to somewhere really, really fascinating. I'm taking a giant leap of faith. It's somewhere that he wants to go. I'm a bit worried.
Yeah, you need to watch the next one, don't you?
If you need to know where that is, please give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment about anything about Londonderry, and make sure you subscribe. We're still getting a lot of people telling us that they're unsubscribed. We're not doing it. It's something that YouTube's doing. It's right across the board at the moment. I'm seeing it on a lot of YouTube channels. They're saying that the subscribers have been unsubscribed. So just check. Make sure you're still subscribed and you're getting those notifications.
And if you're watching on your TV, you can still put the app on your phone and log in. Shall be logged in to subscribe. Nice and easy. And just make sure you subscribe. But for now, in Northern Ireland, that's it, innit? We're off to Europe.
Yes, we're going to Europe now. Come along with us and we'll catch you on the next one.